Hello friends, welcome back to the another video lecture of OOP1 subject. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss about this keyword. This keyword is a special reference variable in Java. We can use by two methods. First, if a method needs to refer an object that invoked it, means if we are invoking some method by using some object and that object have different values of that class, then we can use this keyword. Another one is to differentiate same name formal parameter and instance parameter in method or constructor. Means if we are passing some parameter and that method is already having some parameter and that parameter have same name, then to differentiate them we can use this keyword. Okay, so first the use of this means to refer object with invoke method is redundant but perfectly correct. Why? See this example. In this example we have passed three variables from the some class. That variables are h1, w1 and d1. We are storing that variable into local variables. Local variables are height, width and depth. So to ensuring that we are storing our h1, w1 and d1, we are putting this dot height, this dot width and this dot depth. Means width, depth and height, these are the local variables. In that we are storing the values that we have passed from the another. Function call will be like this: object dot method name and three values of the parameter 34.6, 57.4 and 23.5. So here h1 will have value of 34.6 and that will be stored into the height, and height is the local variable. Okay, so this is the first use of this keyword. If we see another use, then we can specify name of formal variable in the method same as class instance variable. Here we have to remember that we can use formal variable as well as passing variables both the same name. Okay, so it hides the instance variable of class inside method. So to resolve such problem in any method or constructor, we can differentiate instance variable and local variable by use of this keyword. Okay, for example, if we have passed variables are height, width and depth, and our local variables are also height, width and depth. So to ensuring that which are the local variables, we will use this keyword. Means this height we have got from the another class and we have passed by an object, and that we are storing into our local variable. So we will use this dot height, means this ahead of our local variable, to ensure that we are storing this height into our local variable. So this dot height, this dot width and this dot depth will be the local variables, and this height, width and depth are the passed variable that we have got from some object. Okay, so these are the two use of this keyword. Okay, that we will understand by some examples. So for example, we have this program. In this program we have a class named circle. In it we have some local variables x, y and radius. Here our first constructor, why constructor? Because class name and method name are same, no return types, so this will be a constructor. Here our first constructor is without parameter. It will have value of x, y and radius. X value, y value and radius value we are getting from the user, so that's why we have used here system.console.readline method. We will get this value x, y and radius from the user. In another constructor, this is also a circle name, so this is another constructor, but that is a parameterized constructor. In that we are passing three values x, y and radius from the another object. To ensuring that this x is we have got from another object, and this dot x means this dot x is our local variable that we have already seen in our PPT. That we have to ensure that which are the past variable and these are the our local variable. So in ahead of our local variable we will put this dot x, so we can differentiate both the variables. This x is we have got from the some passing method, and this dot x, this is the local variable. Here both x are same, both name are same, that's why we have put this dot x. Okay, another use of our this variable, so we have put this copy object method here. We are passing a circle CR object here, and in it this dot x is equal to CR dot x, means CR dot x means this object will have some value of x, and that value we are storing into our this dot x variable. Here in same x value we are storing into our this x variable. After it we have equality method. In equality method we are checking that both the object will have same value or not. If they have same or equal value, then it will return true. If it have not same value, then it will return false. After it we will check that both objects are equal or not. For calling these methods in our class this keyword example, we have a main method. In main method we have a object C1 of class circle, and this is non-parameterized, so without parameterized will get value from the users. Another one is circle C2, so C2 method is C2 constructor is parameterized, so it will have value x is equal to 3.6, y is equal to 6.9, and red is equal to 3.5. so it will be passed in x, y and red. That x, y and red will be stored into this dot x, this dot y and this dot red. After it we are calling equality method. That equality method is called from the C1 object, and we have passed the C2 object in it. So in equality method, here in equality method CR object is there, so CR object will have value of C2 object 3.6, 6.9 and 35. So CR dot x will be the 3.6, CR dot y will be the 6.9, and CR dot red will be the 35. But here we have stored our values into our x, y and red. So our x, y and red are the values from the user. So this equality method will check our past value from this parameter, and users entered value x, y and red, all the values are same or not. If they are same, then it will return true. If they are not same, then it will return false. So after it we will have our another variable check equal. Its value will be true or false. If it is true, then both objects are equal. If it is false, then both objects are not equal. Okay, this is a simple use of this keyword. This method I have already written for the reference. This is not executable part of our program. We will execute our rest of the program into our command prompt. So here we will open our CMD. In our CMD we will compile our class, that is this example.java. After it we will run our program, this example. So here it says enter value of x. If we are entering value 5, enter value of y, value 6, enter value of red, value 8. Then it is says that both objects are not equal. Why? Because in our program our x value, y value and red value we have got from the users, that is 5, 6 and 8, but our past value, that is 3.6, 6.9 and 35, so that are not matching, that are not equal, so it says that both objects are not equal. But if we pass the same values as we are passing into our method, so check this, 3.6, 6.9 and 35, so it says both objects are the equal. Okay, so x, y and z, these three are the local variables, and here we are passing 3.6, 6.9 and 35. They are from the cr dot x, y is equal to cr dot y and z is equal to cr dot z. Okay, so this is the use of these keyword. If you like this video, then like, comment and subscribe. Also share it with your friends.